Oh, him? Yeah. I know him. It's going to take a while. It happened years ago. Did you know there are 3 kinds of aces? Those who seek strength, those who live for pride, and those who can read the tide of battle. Those are the 3. And him? He was a true ace.
He was a fighter pilot they called Solo Wing Pixie. He was a colleague of the man I seek. 10 years ago, there was a war that engulfed the world. The Balkan War. And in that war was a pilot who trailed across the sky and disappeared from history. He was a lone mercenary who inspired both fear and admiration. He is the man I seek. And so, with the words of Solo Wing, the curtain rises.
It was a cold and snowy day.
Listen up. We have a situation in our hands. A major squadron of Balkan bombers has crossed our border. It's making its way here to Play Areas. Apparently they intend to
couriers. Cypher, I got a feeling you and me are gonna get along just fine. Buddy. All teams, you have permission to land.
It all started on that snowy day. My first impression was he had potential.
Thanks to you, Belka's attack on Valet Air Base has failed. Your efforts will not go unrewarded. Your actions may well decide who wins the Belkan War. I, for one, will be counting on you.
The Balkan War is shrouded in mystery. But now, a decade after the peace accords, a portion of the records was finally released. I quickly got a hold of it. Wanting more details, I acquired information from unknown sources. There was a reason for my obsession. The roots of the war lie in the Balkan Federal Law Review that took place in 1988. Belka, suffering from economic strife, permitted its eastern territory to secede, and the Republic of Ustio was born. But Belka's economic troubles did not subside. Meanwhile, taking advantage of the situation, the world superpower Osea continued to flourish. Amidst the economic panic, an extreme right-wing party took power within Belka, aiming to restore strength and stability to the nation. And on March 25th, 1995, with the discovery of natural resources in Ustio, Belka began to invade its neighbors. It was the beginning of the Balkan War. Unprepared, each country fell quickly before the might of the legendary Balkan Air Force. In just a few days, they occupied all territories except for the mountain range. In response, the occupied Ustio government military placed all their hopes on a joint operation between Osea and the foreign mercenary forces. This, of course, can be found in any history book. But I noticed a strange similarity in the materials I gathered. There were several accounts about a mercenary, all followed by the code word, demon. But most of the information was incomplete. Still, I was intrigued. I decided to pursue the history of the Balkan War through this mercenary. I was certain I would find something there. Would it be the hidden truth behind the war, or just another battlefield legend? I wasn't able to meet the mercenary himself. Actually, it's questionable if he ever did exist. But thanks to some old friends in the military, I was able to track down several individuals who knew him. Soloing is one such man.
We must regain control over Route 171, which runs through water to secure transit routes for our ground troops. There are bridges along this route, 3 of them are aircraft. All have been guarded by the Balkan Army. Securing this route is critical to Ustio's attack on the Balkan forces. Destroy the Balkan ground units blocking passage along this route, and secure the supply lines between our forces and the Osean army.
Tom 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
The target is in formation along the highway. Commence the operation.
Keep an eye on us up there, AWAX.
Belkin ground forces are blocking off our transport route. Destroy them all.
There's those fighters coming up from BASTION. They must be in a desperate situation. There's no way we're giving up this place. This route is Usio's lifeline. I'll get it back.
Radar lock. Missile launched. Bandits in gun range.
Go to Fox 2! How could he be so reckless?
Approaching gun range. Fox 2.
It's no good. I can't get back up.
Locked on. AA guns destroyed. Enemy armored vehicle destroyed.
We're in a panic down there. We just might be able to win this.
Radar lock.
I used my
Missile
plane
launched.
damaged internally.
Approaching gun range.
Damn, my plane's been switched cheese. Fox 2, Fox 2!
Bandit down.
We're gonna get slaughtered down here. First defense unit is down. All units engage the Allied forces.
The operation is proceeding smoothly. Eliminate the remaining forces.
Did anyone request backup? Keep trying until we get a response. Things are gonna get tricky if reinforcements show up.
Missile hit.
Sam destroyed! Dawn 1 shot down a bandit.
Dropping.
Cartel 5, you okay? What's your status? Here they come again, 3 o'clock. Meteor 5, hurry up and peel out. Our facility's been hit. I'm sure this fight will change the look of this place. I'm out of here. The damage is too severe. Keep an eye out for SAMs. They're gonna give us all they've got. Watch out. The enemy's locked onto you. Where the hell are those reinforcements?
Approaching gun range.
Damn, my plane was sweet kill. Captain, they're close by the breach. We're about to enter the battle zone. Ready to come all this way to be stopped now. Hold tight. Cut right through. Don't let your cargo get damaged. Come on, Rook's transport unit. Let's go.
Operation complete. Now the Allied forces can secure a military transport route. Well done, GOM team. Looks like luck was on your side again today, Solo Wing.
Yeah, well, I've had my fill of going home without wings.
The mission was a success. Passage along Route 171 has been secured. Thanks to you, Bastio will now be able to launch a counterattack. Head operations is issued an emergency order for a reconnaissance mission to get to New York. You will launch
was the grand stage where we pilots performed. We were all on an equal footing, fighting under the same conditions. No affiliations or ranks to hinder us. Aces from every nation crisscrossed through those skies in pursuit of air superiority. The only rule of engagement was to survive.
GOM team, this is Eagle Eye. Penetrate B7R and get a feel for the surroundings.
GOM 2, roger. This kind of job is what we're all about.
Enemies on radar. Exercise caution.
Something wrong with the IFF? Only 2 aircraft are showing up on radar. Don't they know about the round table?
GOM team, engage.
We will survive, GOM 1. Enemy confirmed down. That's a kill for GOM 1.
Missile launched. Locked on.
Let's see what those planes are made of.
Missile hit.
I missed. Don't think, react. Just shoot me. Unable to maintain balance.
Radar lock. Launch. Launch.
You got an enemy missile heading your way, buddy.
That's a kill. Locked on.
Damn, my plane's been switched cheesed. We'll make it one pass at a time. Fly hard, shoot straight. Reckless attacks aren't gonna cut it with these guys.
Radar lock.
Roger, leave him to me. Keep your cool, but be bold.
Warning, the enemy's locked onto you.
Go to Hawk 2.
Locked on. GOM team, penetrate B7R airspace.
So those mountains in front of us make up the round table. I've heard my share of stories about it.
Warning, radar shows additional craft approaching area B7R at high speed.
GOM 2 to GOM 1. Enemy reinforcements, probably the main force. Drop one to all craft. Time to hunt some wild dogs. Down them all. Roger.
GOM team, we cannot authorize a retreat. Intercept them. Incoming message from Allied Forces Operations Command. Allied Naval Force has begun its advance. We appreciate your work.
Looks like we were just a couple of decoys. Yo, buddy, you still alive?
I'll make sure that operations hears about how you defeated an elite squad of enemy typhoons. Now go rest up. You earned it.
forces stationed in the port. Secure a route of passage for the Allied fleet. Radar lock.
I've made visual contact with Overture Canal. Enemy planes have been spotted on the radar. All units prepare to engage. They're here already. That was faster than our estimate, but still within the margin of error. Engaging the Allied forces. There's the counterattack signal. I've been waiting a long time for this day.
There must be some jamming facilities around here. If we can take those out, our radars should clear up. forces eliminated. Nice work, GOM team. This should make your next operation a whole lot easier.
Mission success confirmed. Allied fleet, begin your advance. This is Commander Weaker on the Kestrel. We appreciate the great air support.
Thanks to your accomplishments in Operation GLACIAL, campaign number 4101 was a success. OVERTURE can now be a vital stronghold for the Allied forces. Mountain town of Souls Forces is located just outside Mostov's capital, Directus. The Allied forces will deploy airborne troops, comprised primarily of Mostov's 101st Airborne Division, over Souls Forces, to surprise the air and ground attack of Valkyrie forces. This operation will play a critical role in Mostov's liberation. Your mission is to provide support to the airborne troops. Destroy Belgia's service to air defense network and all interceptor aircraft, securing a safe drop zone for the airborne troops. Be aware of civilians still inside Souls Forces. Your actions will determine their fate.
Escort units, this is the 122nd Airborne. We're now entering the designated airspace. We can't return to base until we empty this transport. We're counting on you.
First, attack any anti-air troops positioned at our parachute unit's drop destination.
Get your asses into gear, people! You gotta jump or you're of no value to this unit! Anyone showing weakness will be left behind! Use that anger to get fired up and take them out! Understood? Go get them! Go, go, go! We're the best! We're the best! Move, move, move! Don't stop the thing, just keep moving! They're a brave bunch of soldiers. I'll give them that.
SAM destroyed.
Third one lost during the drop.
Radar lock. We're gonna be shot full of holes before we even hit the ground. AA guns destroyed.
Deal with that parachute unit immediately, even if it affects our second interception. Mayday, mayday, mayday! Requesting support.
Falcon fighters confirmed on radar. GOM team, destroy them.
I'll draw away the enemy planes.
Approaching gun range. Box 2.
Switch cheese.
Missile off target.
Missile evaded.
Bandit down.
Parachute unit, get to a building close by and secure it. Roger, leave it to me.
Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
I wasn't informed there'd be such a large disposition of troops.
SAM destroyed.
I'd like to know where the drop container's at. Let me know if you have any ideas.
Locked on. Launch! Launch!
Action on this and keep the Falcon planes busy.
Our allies' support operation is going as planned. Continue on with your duties. Solus Ortis have been eliminated. The rest is up to the ground forces. GOM team, mission complete. Return to base.
GOM 1, begin landing checks. You are cleared to land. You're coming in too fast. Slow down. You're coming in too fast. Slow down. You're pretty good, GOM 1.
Operation Varsity succeeded. Ground troops are now en route to Solus Ortis. It won't be long now before BASTION is liberated. Preparations to liberate directives are now complete. I will now brief you on the BASTION's 6th Air Division's role in regaining control of the capital. Directives is divided into 5 administrative units centered on the scale. Powerful weapons have been placed in each room, comprising the Belgian army's most advanced aircraft. This map will determine our fate, as the annihilation of all enemy forces will mean liberation for the nation of BASTION. The enemy forces are primarily comprised of ground troops. We have received information that, while not yet confirmed, there is also a squadron of high-tech enemy fighters. Our orders are to destroy the Belgian forces and liberate directives. We can't afford to lose.
Start the operation. Release 5 sectors under Belkan control.
Cypher, let's do this right. I know you've got what it takes.
Radar lock. GOM 1, engage. Approaching gun range. Locked on. Locked on. Radar lock. Golem 1, missile evaded. Locked on. Bandit down.
We've got to take back the city! We have to take things into our own hands!
Radar lock. Enemy aircraft down. This is Eagle Eye. It looks like all sectors have been liberated.
The city has fallen to the Allied forces. Any soldiers left, open up an escape route. We lost. The Balkan army. We've been defeated. We got our city back! They've got a reason to fight. This battle's over.
Warning! Warning! Enemy reinforcements approaching.
What? Now? Two craft approaching at high speed. Let's take care of them.
They're faster than anything we've come across. Commence intercept.
It doesn't look like they'll let us head back to base unless we take out those two planes. This is Kill 2. I'm hit. Bailout. That's an order. Takes time to admit you've lost.
Bandits in gun range.
These guys are gonna be tougher than I thought.
Missed.
Watch out, Golem 1. Expect the unexpected this time.
Airspace threat eliminated. GOM team, mission complete.
We've taken back this sector. Belka is no longer in control.
At first, Belka's land after a restoration. I wanted to be sure the witness was decorated to the boiling doors.
Cypher, you hear those people screaming for freedom? That's where we come in. Directus is free of any threats now. Let's head back to base.
On May 13th, 1995, Ustio was finally liberated. The tide of war was about to change dramatically.
Belka's Ustio ranch headquarters has fallen. Directus has been liberated. I just received a vintage bottle of Chateau Vaudoise for the GOM team. It's a hard-to-find Cabernet. I'd say celebrating an occasion such as this.
The true nature of the war begins from this point forward. Accounts vary depending on the article and source. Everyone is a hero and a villain, and no one knows who is the victim and who is the aggressor. And what is peace? All questions commonly asked about any war in history. As the battlegrounds move to Belka, he is also thrust into the middle of this war. This is also where my interests shift from the war to him.
Mission's canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck. Your plane is in pretty bad shape. I've got a spare ready for you. Nuclear inspection, huh? What a joke.
Fire away at GLACIAL. Your job this time is to take out their defense mechanisms. A return line is located on the south side of the operation airspace. All planes can pass over this line whenever they need to resupply.
They're here. Commence firing. Fire a missile into the hole. I'm hit. Can't maintain altitude. They're checking. It's hell out here. Above and below.
Radar lock. Golem 1, missile evaded. AA guns destroyed.
This is area gate. The fire's broken out inside.
Sector A's been taken care of. Head for the other sectors. Locked on.
I'm hit. It's going down. Check that out. It took a hell of a lot of gunfire to make those holes. Plane wrecks. Gladison must have shot him down here. Enemy spotted. Initiate attack. So much fire here is what I know. We'll just have to sail through them then. Watch yourself.
Dropping. Radar lock.
Lancer 6 has been shot down. One little mistake and it's all over.
AA guns destroyed. Locked on.
Cooperate with all areas and take out those planes.
Shack on the target. Just don't bite the dust. Golem 1, Box 2.
They must hate our guts to put up something like this. 40% of enemy forces are under our control. Follow the Golem team. Let your guard down for a second and you'll get shot to pieces. Evasive action. Missile.
Locked on. Bandit down. Approaching gun range. Missed. Nice kill. Radar lock.
Status report. The area wall's destroyed. Did you get that? I repeat.
Sector E has been stripped of all functions. Well done.
They're firing indiscriminately.
Locked on.
There's a fire creeping up on explosives in that tent. Get away from it. Abandoned anti-aircraft bunker 4. There's nothing of use there now. Looks like there's still some old ruins out here.
Golem 1, missile launched.
Don't worry about the fire anymore. Dispatch all troops into battle. What's happening to Section 3? Haven't communications been restored yet?
Golem 1, your special weapons are almost gone. Radar lock. Chopper down.
Stay alert, you'll be shot full of holes.
into this wall. The Allied forces have broken through the hydrate line, bringing the battle to Belgium. I must inform you, however, that while you were on your mission, the squadron attack unit posted was wiped out by a mysterious attack. We are currently investigating this incident. Belgium's second line of defense stretches across the shaded plains in the central region of southern Belgium. Set up on 2 anti-aircraft camps. This line blocks our capable units' air route and is already delaying military plans. This operation will consist of attacks on enemy ground troops and engagements with enemy fighters. With 3 squadrons in total, you can decide which one to accompany. An Alpha team will be responsible for destroying enemy ground units. Beta team's job will be to eliminate air resistance and destroy enemy ground units. Beta team will eliminate air resistance. Escort Allied transport craft after each mission is complete. That is all.
Hey, Cypher, you hear me? Just look at the view. There's not much difference between those countries from up here.
Belka's defense line is just up ahead. Avoid enemy fire while snuffing out their ground forces. Enemy ship has been sunk.
It looks pretty peaceful out there. I guess the only disturbance here is us warmongers.
You should be making visual contact with the enemy base soon. Prepare to engage.
Aircraft have been spotted on radar. They've been identified on IFF as the Allied forces. Where's the commander? Did he hear the warning? He said he was going to late this morning. I haven't seen him since. Why does he disappear when we need him the most? Engage the enemy! We're supposed to clean up the skies, but why don't we blow the crap out of those ugly facilities while we're at it?
Golem 1, missile evaded. AA guns destroyed. Locked on. AA artillery unit destroyed. SAM destroyed.
Incoming missile! Lose it! Why, as usual, you'll be shot down. Belk is still holding their own out here. Look at the picture of my son in that barrack. Down those Allied bastards.
Radar lock.
The 11th defense line has been destroyed. The enemy is continuing north. This place is done for. Over all units. The Allied forces could never have beaten us if we'd only had more firepower.
Locked on. AA guns destroyed. Enemy ground troops have been defeated. The threat level has been reduced. GOM team, cover our transport planes until they're able to land.
There they are. It's the Allied transport planes. Thank you for securing your superiority. What was that? Something flashed again. What the hell happened? AWAC
Emergency message from Operations HQ. Enemy launching long-range attacks. Current airspace is within range.
Now you tell us. Where should we fly?
Transmitting projected enemy targeting coordinates. All units evade attacks and withdraw from airspace.
Here comes an attack. Watch out. Plane 4 just vanished. Allied planes are disappearing from radar. Plane 6 is gone too. This is bad. Get out of here. The formation is gone. Halo 10 is not responding. What's going on? Not working on missile. Establish altitude control. One of us could be next.
GOM team, check the enemy's estimated long-range attack coordinates via radar.
Laser weaponry? Those damn Falcons?
Out of the operation airspace. Stay on course to the south. GOM team, evacuate to the south immediately. You're out of the danger zone. GOM team, return to base.
Looks like we live to see another day, Cypher.
Mercenaries like us are disposing until he has a charge. But in the end, we survived.
Mission objectives were achieved, but only through great sacrifices on our side to enemy laser coordinates. Still, the best defense is offense. We're counting on you to help lead us to victory. Discovered that the unidentified laser weapon is a long-range offensive weapon, codenamed Excalibur. We believe it to be a Belkin anti-aircraft defense chemical
steal her away from you, you know. This is no time to talk about my personal life. Looks like a handful of fighters have come to the rescue.
The tanker's been destroyed. Approaching enemy territory. You're in dangerous airspace. All elimination of target. We can even see it from here. Good job.
We did it! The sword has been pulled from the stone. It was Lucio's likely who did it. Right on! Now that's what I call teamwork. Cypher, you hear that warm welcome? It's the sweet sound of victory. Not bad for a group of misfits, huh? Well done!
All planes, job well done. PJ, don't get too excited and crash, buddy.
Yeah!
Although we didn't discover any nuclear facilities, Excalibur is no longer a threat. This can be considered a substantial victory for our side. Grid Operations has recognized you as an indispensable component in this war and expresses their utmost gratitude and respect.
like it.
That kind of pilot, they call it Demon Lord.
Wizard 1 to all units. Falcon days are over. Let's wrap this up. Gold revived our front line. Those mercenaries are gonna get all the credit again. I fight for peace. That's what I'm up here for. Well, you're up here fighting for peace. Tons of blood is being shed on the ground. Some peace, kid. And I'm here to put an end to that. You think you can stop bloodshed by shedding more blood? Flying with all those ideals swimming around in your head is gonna get you killed.
Golf team, multiple crabs approaching. Something's wrong. Stay alert.
George Leader to all units. Escaping craft is headed this way. It's Hookabine. Don't let your guard down. Another one's coming. That plane. Is that the Vulture? There's an annoying fly in the enemy. Alright, change of plans. We'll deal with the escaped craft later. Guess they've come to pick on the dead again. There they are, the mercenary dream team.
Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
That Hookabine was flying real strange. I wonder why. Let's go hunt him down.
Golem 1, missile evaded.
Those mercenaries smell of money and death. They're nothing but vultures, scavenging for profit through the blood of others.
Locked on. Missile hit.
This is the worst kind of support we can hope for. Feeling a bit scared? Afraid? That's just death lurking around.
Radar lock. Warning, the enemy's locked onto you. Launch, launch. Approaching gun range.
Parks 2! Parks 2! There's two of them that stand out from the rest. Target the leader.
Miss the target. Missile evaded. Radar lock. Warning, the enemy's locked onto you. Bandits in gun range. Radar lock.
Yeah! Cypher just bagged a bandit! Part of the round table.
All targets within combat airspace are down. Operation complete.
Yo, buddy. You still alive?
We were victorious in the B7R engagement. The round table is finally toppled. According to our reports, the squadron led by that enemy ace in the foxhole was the one designated to intercept and destroy the aircraft. Thanks to you, our forces' morale has skyrocketed.
My pulse raced at the astounding accomplishments of the mercenary known as Demon Lord. I forgot about my job and read everything I had on hand. Around the time Demon Lord received his nickname, South Belka showed signs of weariness regarding the war. Because the region was set up as a defense line to protect the birthplace of Belka in the north, the people's dissatisfaction had reached a climax. The cities declared themselves demilitarized and peacefully surrendered to the Allied forces. Unable to establish a defensive position, the Belkan army kept retreating to the north. The end of the war was fast approaching. I was given an opportunity to interview the former aces of the Belkan Air Force. Back then, they were the masters of the sky, and they had also known him. So I crossed the border to follow his trail. I wanted to capture the war and the Demon Lord from their point of view, to capture the voices of those who were there. ROT Team Commander, former member of the Belkan Air Force, 2nd Air Division, 52nd Tactical Fighter Squadron, Detlef Fleischer, also known as the Red Swallow. With his skill and demeanor, he was practically a poster boy for the armed forces. Today, he is a professor of history at the University of Dinsmark.
Back then, I was bursting with pride. I wanted to lead us to victory, for Belka's honor. Staying where it was nice and warm wouldn't accomplish anything. My flight's mission was to maintain air superiority in Area B7R, an essential area that we couldn't allow to be violated. That day, when I heard the order from HQ for reinforcements, I became angry. The station force was in chaos because of just 2 mercenaries. There was no way the mighty Belkan Air Force could lose to mere mercenaries. My pride was shot, and the round table was defiled. What went wrong? Whatever it may be, the fact remains I was forced to walk a different path in life than the one I had envisioned.
Gelb Teams Number 2, former member of the Belkan Air Force, 5th Air Division, 23rd Tactical Fighter Squadron, Rainer Altman. He flew the skies of Directus during the capital's liberation, and he's still there to this day.
I met him above this very sky. I can still hear the sound of the missile alerts from that day. I received an order to fly to Directus on my way back from an intercept mission on the southern defense line. The order itself wasn't unusual. We kept being deployed from one mission to the next without receiving even the basic maintenance. But the situation was the same all around. We were late reaching the operational space. The station squadrons had already retreated, and warning bells were going off in the city. And the people were looking up to his plane, high above the sky. He pursued me relentlessly. As soon as I thought I'd shook him off, there he was again. The never-ending sound of the missile alerts put fear in my heart for the first time.
This man was head of the command group and was known as the Vulture. Schwartz team commander, Dominik Zubov, former member of the Belkan Air Force, 13th Night Fighter Air Division, 6th Tactical Fighter Squadron. He fled after the final battle in order to avoid prosecution for various war crimes. He is still on the run and being hunted as an escaped killer.
Sorry about the accommodations. Goes with the business. I'm not active during the day. Back then I was a shadow assassin, an escapee killer. Given the order, I'd even shoot down my own comrades. I received an order to take down deserting craft on that day. It was a typical assignment. But something unexpected happened. My target was no new recruit, but a top ace of the Belkan Air Force.
And he just had to go and run straight into the chaos at the round table. The man was sharp, just like the rumors. But that wasn't the problem. The problem was that the mercenary team of Solo Wing and him were there. Thanks to them, I lost my target. I figured the least I could do was take them down in return. Of course, that was where my luck ran out.
Every time I flew with him, his skill stood out. He was unstoppable. It didn't matter where the battlefield was. The man had complete trust in his own powers. He was born for battle, a demon lord who struck down all opposition. He paid no heed to the troubles of those who flew with him. Before long, everyone had taken notice of him. More and more would show up to watch him go off on sortie. Mercenaries or maintenance crew, it didn't matter. People wanted to burn his image to their memories. Hell, they weren't the only ones.
Belkan forces are beginning to take flight. The industrial city of Hoth is crucial to the enemy's industrial strategy and the heart of its war actions. The Allied forces have decided that all Belkan war production must be stopped and expedited the end of the war, and has requested all participation in this operation. The operation will primarily involve bombing of ground facilities by the Allied forces bombers. The mission is to support those bombers and attack enemy facilities. Achieve near total air superiority over the target area, but don't let your guard down. May still be sporadic resistance.
Dome 2 to all units. I've confirmed a burning city up ahead. That must mean the bombing started.
Cover the Allied bombers. Eliminate all ground and aerial threats.
Let's move. To all bombers, remove Belka's ability to counterattack. Priority is placed on destruction over accuracy. Initiate bombing sequence. Bravo! Turn it to ashes. That's not enough. Drop more bombs. I thought they were on a precision bombing mission. They're just tossing bombs all over the place.
capabilities, Belkin's in a bind. We were also able to confiscate samples of what seemed to be experimental weapons from the abandoned war factories before Belkin had time to use them. There's still pockets of resistance holed up in the industrial city of Scoot. Although fleeing, the Belkin army continues to fight back and are using the vault-like mountains as a line of defense in an attempt to prevent our army from reaching northern Belkin. For this mission, we would like you to assist the Allied ground troops by clearing skies of enemy fighters. The South Belkin munitions factory is located in Scoot, which means the remaining troops are on view in that and in the designated operations rendezvous location, which
DJ, you gonna get remarried to your girl?
We're both getting married for the first time.
Crow Team, do you read me? Head for Voltrek to take out any remnant forces the Belkans could have positioned out there. Golem 2, what's the problem? You're behind.
Don't worry, I'll catch up. This is PJ from Crow Team. Golem 2, is there a problem with your craft? Nah, I'm just sad.
Emergency transmission from Allied HQ. A Belkan bomber squadron equipped with nuclear weapons has taken off for Ustio.
What?
Enemy bombers are approaching this airspace. Golem Team, Crow Team, head to intercept.
Crow 1, roger. Crow 2, moving to engage enemy. I'll stop them. This war would end if they blew everything up. We can't let them use those nukes.
Do whatever it takes to stop them. Prepare to engage enemy. 5 miles remaining. 4 miles remaining.
I see them! Enemy fighters with nukes!
this is where we go our separate ways.
All enemy planes are down. Return to base. On its base.
We were unable to confirm if the enemy squadron you engaged was equipped with nuclear weapons. We don't know all the details yet, but multiple nuclear detonations have been verified within the Balkan border. It is also unclear whether or not Galt, who disappeared during the mission, is still alive. We will continue our search efforts, but at this point there's not much hope. Our communications network is still down due to the nuclear explosions. Remain on standby until conditions improve.
June 6th, 1995. I was still in school at the time, but I'll never forget the images I saw on the news that day. The Belkans set off 7 nuclear explosions on their own soil. Maybe their old militaristic leaders couldn't stand the idea of Allied forces invading their land, and declared to the world that the land to the north was the Holy Land of Belka. According to official records, more than 12,000 people died. It was a grand self-sacrifice that engulfed all. The only thing remaining was the desolate landscape. How did the people of Belka feel about what they saw? And what did he think of it when he looked down on it from the sky?
We have discovered remaining enemy troops gathered in the Yerevani area in northwest Belka. Numerous divisions of the Belka army refused to accept the change in government and are disobeying the command to disband. Our mission is to clear out the remaining Belkan troops, and if the reports are accurate, there are still plenty of them. The higher Lord base, located in Osean territory, has been arranged for your review. Tanks go there and help you out. To compensate for losses in the golf team, pro team will be joining you. We're counting on your best performance yet.
You are cleared for takeoff. Altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck. Golem 1, this is PJ. I will now join you as Golem 2. I'll be flying under your command now. Give me orders at any time. It's an honor to fly as Golem's number 2. And by the way, PJ stands for Patrick James. And I like to play polo. You know, the game with the horses. Maybe we should get going now.
A return line is located on the west side of the operation airspace. Pass over this line whenever you need repairs or supplies.
It's too bad about Pixie. I guess we won't be flying the skies together anymore. Missile incoming! Deflect!
ready. Locked on.
Enemy aircraft spotted. Eye on forest. We've got company. Apparently Ustio's demon lord has arrived.
Missile launched.
Warning! The enemy's tracking you on radar!
level has dropped off even more.
We've destroyed the hangar. That's already been moved. No problems.
Locked on.
Warning! The enemy's tracking you on radar! Cross-up 10, Fox 2.
Missed. Fox 2.
I've got a hole in my fuselage. Warning! The enemy's tracking you on radar!
Golem 1, missile evaded.
Cross-up 10, Fox 2.
All attack targets have been destroyed. Golem team, not bad for a couple of rookies.
Whew! All right.
The mission to clear out remaining Belkin resistance was a success. As to the intended purpose for using the giant hangar described in the report, rest assured the intelligence is looking into the matter. We received a report of remaining Belkin troops converging on Belkin's northeast coast of ANNEX. The enemy has deployed land, sea, and airstrike teams. These troops refuse to accept the Belkin intergovernment's official capitulation and are adamantly resistant. In light of the current political situation, this mission will be a top-secret operation carried out entirely by mercenaries. The mission will be called Operation Blue. We divide it into 3 sub-areas. The Mars Strike Team will attack enemy naval vessels and service troops along the coast. The Mercury Strike Team will engage land units and enemy fighters that are using the tunnels and makeshift areas. The Jupiter Strike Team will be responsible for maintaining air superiority over the Mars and Mercury teams to complete their missions. This operation will begin at 1611. The capitulation ceremony takes place there. Mars team will strike first, followed by Mercury and then Jupiter. Choose carefully which team you wish to join. That is all.
Golem team, take out Belka's remnant forces assembled at the coastline.
I sure wish I could take out all the enemies like Cypher. I'll give it a shot.
Radar lock. Shoot on the target. We're broadcasting live from the signing ceremony here in Lubin. Senior officials from each nation have come here in hopes of a peaceful solution.
I'm gonna put an end to this war.
Today's signatures will ratify an agreement which calls for the disarmament of Belka. Belka's military forces will be reduced, and tension with neighboring countries will come to an end. The agreement will be covered in detail at a later broadcast.
Make them cancel the ceasefire radio announcement.
According to our sources, the agreement also touches on the possession of nuclear armaments.
Nevertheless, the great war that enveloped the eastern countries and cost the lives of so many has finally come to an end.
This battle should put an end to the war.
Enemy ground forces have been defeated. All ground threats are gone.
They still have a lot of firepower left. Using nukes didn't solve anything. How would Pixie fly in this battle? This is wrong too. Something's wrong. There's too many to be remnant forces. Warning! The enemy's locked onto you! Missile! Break!
Radar lock.
My plane's been hit hard. It's coming right at me! Whew!
Bandits in gun range. Locked on. Dropping. Dropping. Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
Don't let them interfere with our departure. The war's over. What are you doing? Fire on the deck. Fire on the nose. We're sinking. Abandoned ship. Youngest to oldest. The Wilhelm is sinking. I'm gonna ferry the demon lord here. Why are they still fighting? Why don't they understand?
Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
Abandoned ship. We're sinking fast.
The Belkin remnant forces have been completely eliminated. Well done, GOM team.
Today is a day of hope. A day in which tension between different countries will be greatly reduced.
This is no remnant resistance. This war's not over yet.
Thanks to your help, the operation was a success. The ceremony was also conducted without any trouble. We're still investigating why so many enemy forces were converging together, but have succeeded in cutting off the remaining resistance forces from the rest of the Belkin army.
June 20th, 1995. A treaty declaring a cessation of hostilities was signed in Lumen, a city on the border of South Belka and Osea. It was a one-sided treaty that heavily favored Osea. The borders of the affected countries that fluxed greatly over the past years finally settled down at the cost of many human lives. The battlefield shifted to the tables, and the politicians from all countries squabbled with each other over the rights to the underground natural resources, the initial cause of this war. 6 months passed without any developments. 6 months of void. I focused on this time period for the hidden truth laid there. And I learned that my pursuit of him was not a mistake.
The top officers of the Belkin army have fallen to TALON. Calling their organization a world with no boundaries, the forces bombed the city where the cessation of hostilities treaty was signed using a giant gunship codenamed XPO. Your mission is to pursue the XPO end. Wait. We've just received an emergency transmission from the control tower. Unidentified aircraft are approaching our base. Scramble all planes. Quick, there's no time. Get into the air immediately.
massive damage. GOM team, we're counting on you. Warning, unknown craft on radar. Initiate operation.
We have to go into battle.
Must be destroyed. It's the only way to prevent a world with no boundaries.
Sparta team, shoot down those Bastio flies. That demon lord has got to be quite an eyesore.
Wait, we're engaging friendly aircraft. These are Sempin fighters.
I must be slowing down. I gave you they're going crazy. It's further on! Come out! Sorry, but I'm going back first. Usual spot. Apollo 1! Give me a damage report! Apollo 1! I'll shoot down the demon lord on my own.
unstoppable. He's gonna destroy everything inside.
Get some attacks in around the XBO cockpit. That should mess up his steering. The XBO has been stripped of all defenses. Take her out, GOM team.
They're gonna shoot us down. Missile incoming! Deflect! Warning! The enemy's locked onto you!
Radar lock.
The XBO's taking a death blow. It was Cypher. Cypher did it.
Nice work, GOM team. Operation complete.
Our death is not the end of everything. The rest is up to you.
There's a code message on the radio. Decrypting message. Yo, buddy. You still alive? Yes.
Thanks to you, the XBO has been shot down. However, our base was heavily damaged in the surprise attack. The squadron that you engaged consisted of Sapid and Ocean fighters. We're currently investigating the situation. Once we determine the location of the renegade organization, we will launch a counterinsurgency operation. We've confirmed that the aircraft that attacked our base belonged to the major rebel organization, A World with No Boundaries. This highly organized renegade army is comprised of soldiers from numerous countries, including Lucia, Savin, and of course Belka. They are believed to possess a massive arsenal of weapons. The crew forces are gathered in London, in Northern Ireland. They have confiscated the Avalon Dam facility in Belka. What's worse, we discovered that this facility houses an experimental V2 weapon. Unfortunately, it took us a long amount of time to uncover this information and the facility's location beneath the dam's waters. Proceed immediately to Avalon, destroy the V2 weapon. Note that B7R blocks your crew from the land air base to London. Most likely encounter fierce resistance from the crew forces of the B7R. This mission will succeed in the destruction of the B2 target area, you say it during the peace. Restore that weapon and come back in one piece. Anything else is unacceptable.
Your final sortie. All right, launch preparations complete. I'll be back.
Pass through B7R. It's an awful place, but the fastest shortcut. Maintain current course. Enemy aircraft detected close to area B7R. There's no time to change course. Eliminate enemy forces in the round table and break through it.
The
They have different ID signals than Velka.
These aren't friendly craft. They're coup d'etat forces.
Come on, Ocean aircraft. Can't you read your IFF? We're allies, not enemies.
Whatever their reasons, some pilots from Osea have joined the coup. You don't have time to play around with them. Hurry up and shoot them all down.
There's no meaning in the round table anymore. What are you fighting for?
The battle to realign the borders has moved to the meeting boardroom.
Those lines will build a new future.
Those lines will give birth to new conflict.
What do you mean?
I'm a resident of the world with no boundaries, and I will eliminate the false hero.
Radar lock.
Warning! The enemy's tracking you on radar!
Keep them surrounded and move forward.
Fox 2. Missile warning. Bandits down. Nice shooting.
What are you doing? The war's ended long ago.
A world with no boundaries aligns itself with no country. We are humanity's ideal army. It's time for a perfect world without restrictions or wars.
Captain, we can win this!
He's going to destroy everything. The Demon Lord is just as good as they say. 12 planes. If you're going down, drag him down with you.
Enemy forces have suffered considerable damage. Comm team, you're almost there.
Warning! Inbound missile!
Comm 1, missile evaded. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Take him out one by one. Go on! Missile incoming!
Locked on. Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
The missile failed to connect!
Radar lock. Break missile.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Warning, the enemy's locked onto you. Missile, break! Locked on! Approaching gun range.
The round table is ours!
The king who sleeps in Avalon will become the new hero.
All enemy planes are down. There has been no change in plans. Stay on course to target destination.
I'll follow Cypher to the end.
It looks like you've made it through. An Allied forces squadron approaching from a different route should be around.
check your plane and prepare for refueling. 1 mile to refueling craft. Yards to go. 100 yards to go. Calm 1, maintain your current flight path. Perfect, Calm 1.
Team, keep low to the water on your approach to Avalon. You'll be shot down if you fly high. Get to the enemy fortress. Once you're close, increase altitude and fly over the dam.
This is PJ. If I'm with you, I know I can do it. I'll follow your lead. It's the Calm team. We've been waiting for you. Follow us. We'll escort you to Avalon.
You've passed the first bridge.
Damn, get it for him. Calm down. Calm isn't the only team that can fight. Our guys above are taking the heat. Don't let them down.
Hurry, but keep it cool.
Halo 9's been shot down.
Calm 1, all hell's breaking loose above. Fly as low as possible to your target.
My left wing's hit. Sorry. Savage 4 pulling out. Joker 1's down. 10 planes left. Joker 4 disengaged. 9 planes left.
You've passed the second bridge.
Damn, a wall. Joker 3's hit. 8 planes left. Get those two, hang in there. It won't be long until Calm team takes out the V2. Domino 2 is down. 7 planes left. Joker 2 also went down. 6 planes left. Damn, Finish 2's been hit too. 5 planes left. I feel like I'm about to hurt.
You passed the third bridge. Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
This is Salvage 1. I'm firm point B.
Handguns destroyed.
Domino 3 also went down. 4 planes left. Come on. This is Salvage 1. We're about to do this. Don't let any more people die. Stay on alert. We have to stop them somehow. No! Domino leader's been taken out. 3 planes left. Damn, there goes Domino 4. Only 2 planes left.
If we can just make it through here.
He's coming. The Demon Lord is coming here. 2 planes are through. Who made it through? Calm? All planes, you're on the attack above. Calm team will handle me too. We're gonna stop it no matter what. I never want to see that bear land again. V2 is ready for the move. Beginning countdown. 5 minutes to V2 launch.
Take out the launch control devices before barriers close up and cover their facilities. There are 3 launch control devices positioned at the base of the dam. Destroy them all.
We will carry out the new creation of destruction through the power of righteousness. Territories, peoples, authorities, all will be liberated. This is the new state a world with no boundaries will create. Neither nations nor nationalities have meaning. We will erase these unnecessary borders. The world with no boundaries will pen a new story. The world will change.
Initiate anti-air fire. Light up the sky with flares.
team, continue your mission. Engage. Stand by. We're analyzing the situation.
Here comes the snow.
Shoot down the enemy. I'll run a plane analysis and fill you in ASAP.
Those who survive a long time on the battlefield start to think they're invincible. I think you do too, buddy.
Phase 1 analysis complete. Transmission from enemy craft detected. He's controlling the V2 launch.
Can you see any borders from here? What is borders giving us? We're going to start over from scratch. That's what V2 is for.
So this is the hidden truth about the war. And this is where his trail ends as well. The impact of the 7 nuclear detonations on the world's psyche was great. Those who witnessed the carnage went on to organize a global arms reduction. Perhaps they were admonishing themselves. Furthermore, the existence of V2 was concealed. The events that occurred after the war faded from people's memories. And these men were also sealed away from history. Maybe this was one path to achieve peace. And here the curtain falls on this story. However, that does not mean their own stories came to an end.
A nation is comprised of the individuals who live in its borders. It can only become a nation when it is supported by those individuals. But mercenaries who cross lines and allegiance for money have no country to protect. They only fight for their own power and fame. But if that was the case, then why did I lose to him? Maybe not having the burden of a nation allows you to fly faster.
I bailed out and landed here. The captain was gone. I've lived a comfortable life since then, and I probably have him to thank for that. They ring the bells here at dusk to honor the liberation of the capital. It signals peace, but to me, they are the sounds of death.
Is the man still alive? Though I guess it's hard for bad guys like us to die. The real heroes always manage to die first. But guys like him, Solo Wing, and me, we live the rest of our lives in hell. But then again, being alive is proof that we were good.
Marcela Vasquez, the Espada Team's number 2 and former member of the Sapan Air Force, 9th Air and Land Division, 11th Tactical Fighter Squadron. She is thought to be a survivor of the Coup d'etat squadron. She currently earns a living as a dancer.
If the Demon Lord hadn't appeared, our lives might have been different. For me, it wasn't about flying or ideals. Most of all, it was about him, my flight lead. Our mission was to escort the heavy command cruiser that was to act as transportation for the organization. And the Demon Lord appeared, as if to block our path. I will never forget his overwhelming power. One by one, my comrades were shot down, and then the mother bird we were supposed to protect. I returned alive from that battlefield, and I returned to this city where I grew up. I left the organization, too. I never went back to the sky again. There's no meaning there now that he's gone. He died in that fight. But I don't blame anyone. The regret and suffering that remained after that battle were also what he had given me. They're among the precious few things he left behind.
Anthony Palmer, former lieutenant of the Ocean Air Defense Force, 8th Air Division, 32nd Tactical Fighter Squadron. He's been missing for some time, along with Captain Bristow of the same unit, since the decisive Battle of Valdreich. Captain Bristow is rumored to be one of the founding members of A World with No Boundaries. Palmer's ties to the captain have led many to believe that he is a high-ranked individual within the group. He currently works for an insurance company based in Aurid, the capital city of Osea.
Demon Lord was right. Everything he touched fell apart. I thought I was watching magic. When I was in the military, they called me an ace too. I got medals for my actions on numerous battlefields. I never felt fear toward an opponent. The same went for my ideals. I wasn't afraid to take on even an entire country. But when I was fighting him, something felt different. At first, I didn't know what it was. It wasn't until I noticed my hands shaking on the flight stick that I realized. It was fear. It's embarrassing, but once I felt that, I couldn't fly anymore. I felt guilt toward my companions at the time. There's always a war somewhere, and I'm sure he's on some battlefield somewhere fighting even now. He'll always have a place to live.
Larry Funk, also known as Solo Wing Pixie. GALM Team's number 2, and member of the Ustio Air Force, 6th Air Division, 66th Air Force Unit. That's right. This man was his buddy, and his enemy.
I should have died that day, but I didn't. I dragged my wounded body and reached ground zero of the nuclear detonations. A barren, empty land. I felt an unbearable sadness when I witnessed that landscape. There were still people living there. They were the ones that saved me. It may be true that the world has no need of borders, but would getting rid of them really change anything? The world won't change for the better unless we trust people. Trust is vital in a peaceful world. But that will never happen. I'm still on the battlefield. Right now I'm near a border. I want to see for myself what borders really mean, and what their volition really is. I may not find what I'm looking for, but I still want to try. Anyway, that's what I've come to believe, and I think that's enough. Will he see this video? If you do meet him, give him a message for me. Yo, buddy. Still alive? And thanks, friend. See you again.
The Demon Lord of the Round Table. A warrior who soared through the Balkan War, inspiring both fear and admiration. His presence filled the skies for but a few short months before he disappeared. Apart from that, nothing is known about him. I was never able to find out what kind of a person he really was. But whenever they talked about him, they always had a slight smile on their faces. That, perhaps, may be my answer.
you.